Hello and welcome, my Capricorn friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for joining me today and watching my video. This is going to be my group angel reading for my Capricorn friends. Now, as I was preparing for this reading, the angels and archangels really encouraged me to focus in on the healing aspect. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus in on that healing. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot. And then, of course, I have the Healing with the Angels Oracle and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Like always, there are links below to all these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Capricorn friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What wisdom and guidance do the angels and archangels have? We've got cards everywhere. For my Capricorn friends. Okay. The Magician. The first card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about using your skills and abilities, combining them with the everyday aspects in your life to create magic. The Eight of Pentacles. Eights are about movement and manifestation. The Eight of Pentacles talks about that detailed orientated work. The Death card, the 13th card in the Major Arcana, and it talks about releasing what isn't working. And finally, the Four of Swords. Fours are about stability and foundation. The Swords, truth and knowledge. The Four of Swords is a rest and a rejuvenation card. The angels are being really clear with you here. For your healing, you're going to have to release what isn't working. There's stuff in our life that's really working well. The Eight of Pentacles is on fire and it is amazing. Other aspects, not so much. They're holding us back and causing us pain and heartache. We need to tap into what is working and what we're finding joy and happiness, and focusing in on that, balancing out with some rest and self-love, so that we can have that energy and power to embrace death, so we can start to release what isn't working. Death is here to take stuff that needs to transition out, and really we need to embrace that energy so we can do that healing and rejuvenation of self. So let's go on to this healing. We're going to start with Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, what healing can you provide my Capricorn friends? Divine timing. I know a lot of times we're sitting here just scratching our heads wondering why things have happened and why now. That's not really for us to determine. Know that the universe has its own plan and it's following it. When things happen, it helps us to shift. Sometimes they're easier to accept and embrace, while others are really trying and trip us up. Music. I know it's corny, but music is amazing. It's an amazing tool to embrace. When we are having a good day, we kind of like really lively and happy music that fills us with joy and happiness. When we're in an angry mood, we have more of a tendency to focus in on that more aggressive and angry music. Same with heartache. When we intentionally choose our music and put that intention out that we want to stay in that high vibration, we start to be able to use music to our advantage. Even if we are feeling out of sorts, we're sad, or we're anxious, if we use calming music, we start to realign our chakras to be more in tune with the music we're hearing. And each chakra is connected to a different harmony or a different vibration. Using music to our advantage to help us overcome those challenges and help realign and balance ourselves out will help us to shift out of what's not working. Archangel Uriel, what further guidance and healing can you provide my Capricorn friends? Enlightenment. When we're in a high vibrational space, whether that be through rest and rejuvenation, or we have really been having a fantastic day and our vibrations are higher, we start to gain more guidance from the higher vibrational beings because there's not such a communication discrepancy. We connect in. The high vibrational beings don't have to reduce the vibration of their messages, and we're more open to receiving it. So we gain more guidance and support as we start to embrace this amazing vibrational shift. Completion. There are aspects that are naturally coming to an end, whether it be people, places, situations, and events. There's a natural end. We need to release them at that end so we're not holding on and harboring grief, sorrow, heartache. We need to allow that person or situation or event to pass over, to pass on, so they don't, or it doesn't, continue to draw our energy. Past situations, people, events can cause an energy siphoning from us through etheric cords, and it's something we have to be very conscious of, because past events, things that are no longer serving us, start to draw and suck out our energy, causing us to feel tired, causing things to become more mundane, and having kind of a complacency attitude towards life. Really important to be mindful of those cords. All right, we're going to thank Archangel Uriel for his amazing insight and healing, and move on to Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, what healing can you provide my Capricorn friends? Study. Every past situation, event, person brings us knowledge. They've come to us at a certain time to help provide us a teaching and a learning. We just need to bear that in mind, take the time, give it the energy to understand what it is you were supposed to learn from that event or situation or person. Dreams. Dream work is fantastic when we're looking at healing. Not only can we have the high vibrational beings like the archangels come in to help us with healing at night while we're sleeping, or even when we're napping, because our ego isn't going to give resistance, we can also ask for that enlightenment and guidance. The archangels and high vibrational beings can help us learn more during our dreams than any messages that they can give us during the day, because they can interact with us on those higher vibrational planes. We can set the intention before we have a rest or before we go to bed that that's what we want, and ask them to come in. And more importantly, ask them to help you retain the important knowledge. We've got the Four of Swords here. That rest and rejuvenation is going to be key. That dream work will help you gain the knowledge and insight you need. Archangel Raphael, is there any further guidance and healing that you can offer my Capricorn friends? Destiny. Before we were incarnated in this lifetime or in any lifetime, we created and reinforced a plan of what it is we wanted to learn and experience in this lifetime, and we contracted with different high vibrational beings and individuals to be a part of our journey. We need to really embrace this plan that none of us remember. It's really frustrating, I know. We've all been there where we're like, well, I don't understand why I would do this and why I can't remember. We would never be able to remember as a baby what all those aspects and pieces is that we were supposed to learn, because we had to remember and learn how to do the basic foundations of life. It is now that we can start to really align ourselves and do the work we need to. Acceptance. This is a huge piece in our learning and in our healing. Accepting where we're at right now. Accepting ourselves for who we are and all that we've accomplished. Knowing that we have done our best and that we are at our best self right now. Is there more we want to do? For sure. But accepting who we are and accepting what we are doing will help with that vibrational shift, and it'll help release some of that pent up energy and aspects of ourselves that aren't functioning or aren't working for a greater good. All right, we're going to thank Archangel Raphael for his amazing guidance and healing, and go on to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what healing can you provide my Capricorn friends? Abundance. We have abundance in all aspects of our lives. Many of us focus in on the material or the wealth abundance that we have. However, we aren't acknowledging the abundance that we have in all aspects of our lives. Some of this healing and rest and rejuvenation is about really reflecting in on what it is you have in your life. Accepting what it is you have in your life and embracing the abundance. Whether it be people, abilities, talents, embracing that abundance is going to be key so that you can start this release. You can't release what you don't understand. Archangel Michael, is there any further guidance and healing that we can offer my Capricorn friends? Perseverance. Don't give up, my friends. Sometimes it may feel really dark and really hard because we are looking at releasing things that aren't working. When we start to release things that aren't working, we start to also release and bring up some of the emotions attached to it. And sometimes it can feel really overwhelming and it can bog us down. When we're starting to feel a little bit shaky and uncertain, you can call on Archangel Michael to come in and help support you. He's our protector. He's actually the protector of every high vibrational being that we've ever encountered. He's a protector of, well, the universes and the ages. Call on him and ask him for that support. You can call on Archangel Uriel to help you really reinforce your courage and your determination. You can call on your guides and guardians to really help you and support you. The key piece is we have to ask. Creation. Once we can start to really accept where we are and who we are, and most importantly, our amazing gifts and abilities, that's when we're going to start to see that creation piece flourish. Things that you had never thought about doing before, because you'd never really thought about it, you really never had accepted that part of yourself, will come flying through, and you're going to start to see that Eight of Pentacles, that detailed, orientated, abundant card come to life. We're going to thank Archangel Michael for his amazing insight and healing, and move on to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, what healing can you provide for my Capricorn friends? Intention. It's a fantastic card. When we set our intentions, we bring everybody up to speed. Everybody's on the same page, and there's understanding on what it is you want. I said before, when you work on the dream work, set those intentions. Ask for the support. When you're setting your intentions and you're really thinking about it, you're being mindful of what it is you want to do, that's when you're going to be able to ask for the support you need. And you don't need to know exactly what support that you're going to need. Now, you do not need to know which high vibrational being will best suit the situation. You can leave it open-ended. You can say, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what my intention is. Can any high vibrational being for my greater good come and support me with that? That simple end to that statement or your intention helps bring in the support that you may need or may want. It helps with that enlightenment. Archangel Gabriel, what further guidance and healing can you offer my Capricorn friends? What a fantastic card. Joy. Embrace that happiness, that abundance, and that amazingness in your life. When we start to embrace that joy, that happiness, we start to accept ourselves and start to love ourselves. That's when we start to raise our vibration, and we can bring in the abundance and bring in more happiness and joy in our lives. It's a very beautiful pattern to get into. You're going to start to see things cycle through. It's fantastic. Workaholic. Connects right into that Four of Swords card. You need to balance things out, my friends. Yes, we need that physical demand of life to be met, those physical aspects. However, we're missing some of the bigger pieces here because we're hyper-focused on that physical plane. We need to balance it out. We need to bring that joy in. We need to bring in that creativity, that abundance and creation. Those little shifts in itself helps us to really embrace our higher vibrational creative self, thus helping with that abundance and manifestation that we're all looking for. I want to thank Archangel Gabriel for her amazing insight and healing. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and that you're able to gain some direction and insight into what the angels are offering you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There's much more coming down the line, my friends, and the best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of the healing and insight is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with lots of tiers and many perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Capricorn friends.